You were about to walk away from so much drama that you didn't even realize was drama. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize how much that wasn't adding value to my life. If you found this message, no wonder you're exhausted. No wonder you're tired. No wonder you have people studying you all the time because you are about to transition again. And this is, it may be unexpected, but you know that you're being divinely led and you are being shown properly that not everyone is going to have a seat at your table. You are this royal, regal aura, and people need to literally move aside because you are the mother of dragons. You are the breaker of chains. You are the generational curse breaker. And you've had some family, friends, loved ones, a job, an environment, circumstances that have not been treating you as such. And so you are being given the green light like, hey, these people will not have a seat at your table. Move accordingly. That's something that you can affirm. Not everyone will have a seat at my table. I'm going to move accordingly. I am divinely protected. I am the breaker of chains. You have justice coming in like it's going to be so loud. Justice itself is going to be like, never. You were never going to treat the collective like that. You were never going to get away with that. Never. So I'm getting, you are the phoenix rising. How is that for happily ever after? If you needed extra confirmation, I'm going to give that to you because you have been carrying all the wands for this friendship. You've been carrying all the wands for this job. You have. And you're the one that's overanalyzing and overthinking and then confused and then like, should I don't know. These people will not have a seat at your table, and it's so unfortunate, but that's just what it is because where you're going, you deserve to be. You don't need anyone hindering your growth. And so you've been trying to check your ego at the door. Like, is this my ego telling me this? Is this my pride or is this me? And so I feel like something big that you're being gifted that you really needed is the gift of being able to see it and assess it correctly. You've had somebody treating you unfairly, unkind. Their words are just not like loving or affectionate. And your ancestors or spirit guides are trying to spiritually connect with you right now. The messages that you need to know is that your gifts are going to help others no matter what. So you are allowed to pump the brakes right now and you are allowed to rest. I am also getting that you are safe to rest. You are safe to relax. Relaxation will bring in your wealth, your abundance. You are being divinely guided. Yes, some of these people will not have a seat at your table. And I feel like almost all of them will not have a seat at your table. You're moving onward and upwards. Because if you don't, it's going to be this. If you don't, it's going to be this. So somebody was giving you a heavier burden and a heavier load bit by bit, and now you're realizing, like, I'm carrying all the wands. How did that even happen? How did that even happen? So it was like first you were carrying 2 wands, and then you were carrying 3, and then you just looked back and you're like, I'm carrying 10. How? Wait, what? So you're like, I'm not going to do that anymore because it's been creating chaos in your life or confusion or anger. And you're like, ugh, I don't understand why they're not standing on what they said that they would do or what they would be in my life. And that's fine and dandy. Some people are just in your life for a season or a reason, and it's totally supported for you to walk away from. I don't know. I feel like you're walking away from a lot this year, bestie. Whoever I'm talking to, I feel like you're walking away from a lot because you were destined to be the silent millionaire. You were destined to have multiple streams of income. You are destined to go viral, and this is all going to happen within the next couple of weeks or months. Yeah, these are the seeds that you've been planting. And everybody else is just going to stunt the growth and stomp on the seeds. And we don't got time for that. We don't got time for that. So I'm seeing that you're being moved to safety, or your ancestors or your spirit team, God is trying to move you to safety. Like, hey, I know that you love them. I know that you care about them. I know that you've put in a lot of work here. But they are not your jam. They are not going to be your future. So that could feel like a really hard one to swallow, because I don't know, maybe these people, they sold you on a dream, or they sold you on the fact that something would be better. And now you're feeling really manipulated and a little bit mad. Like, I cannot believe I fell for that. I can't believe I listened to them. I can't believe I bought that. Like, like buying a story. You're like super annoyed. So this is like not wanting to cut your hair. This is like not wanting to make the change. But this is the thing. You're going to make it anyways. You might not want to make it, but I see you making it. And there are a lot of people on standby. They're kind of on pins and needles. Like, are they going to make that change? But are they? Then you are. You are. You are. This is what you're working on currently. You're like, I have a question. Am I supposed to be cutting these people off ferociously? Am I supposed to be walking away? I see you putting up very big boundaries, dropping brick walls. I don't see anything wrong with that, because you're no longer benefiting from certain relationships. And I'm not saying that you just have to benefit, but there is not equal give and take in some of these relationships. And now you're carrying all the wands, you're breaking out and all the sweat. It's all of your work, all of your toil and labor. Where's theirs? Yeah, it's not apparent to you right now. It's not apparent to you right now. You're like, I don't know when this became my job. I don't know when this became my role, but it's definitely not. And you don't like when people make it your problem. Let's say they're the expert, okay? Let's say they're the doctor and they're supposed to be helping you, but you're the one having to do the research, and you're the one that's up late at night, and you're the one that's having to solve all of the things that should be so easy for them to do. You are really seeing this week. You are really seeing this week, and over the course of the next couple of days, of where you're done. You're like, that is not helping me. This is not helping me. You're supposed to be the expert, and I'm the one over here doing all of the work. Why is that? Why is that? You guys could be seeing 10-10 because you are at a stage of completion. You're like, I am tired of people lying to me and making it seem like just a little bit longer. Oh, it would be a little bit better here. Like, you've been on this roller coaster for a long time, trying to tell yourself that it's not a roller coaster. I'm getting 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months of just really trying to make things better in your life. And then all of a sudden you're waking up with this clarity of, it was that, it was this, it was that. Like, you're having so many aha moments at once. Several. Like, oh my gosh, it was me going to that doctor, it was me eating this, or it was me talking to this person, or it was me working here. Like, you're figuring out all of the answers at once. And now that you have them, you're like, well, what do I do? Not everyone will have a seat at your table, and you are allowed to be excited for what is coming to fruition. You are allowed to be excited, but these people wouldn't have you being excited because they were supposed to help you with other things. They were supposed to help you with this transition. They were supposed to help you with this transformation. And they're nowhere to be found. That's the bottom line. Not only are they nowhere to be found, but when you go to ring them, they have an attitude. When you go to call them, when you go to message them, they have an attitude. And you're like, okay, I'm supposed to call you because of this. Like, this is you needing to call your doctor. This is you needing to call your therapist. This is you needing to call your boss or whatever. And them getting mad that you've called them when something that you're working on is just you working on it. Literally, this is just you. I don't see them anywhere in here. I don't see them anywhere here either. And so it's been very painful for you, and you're also seeing that they're not recognizing that. they are not recognizing that this is painful. And maybe they did in the beginning, but they are no longer doing that. As you are getting stronger and clearer on what you want and what you need, they aren't responding. They are not responding. So you're like, you know what? You know what? I could do bad all by myself. I will do this on my own. I will do this on my own. I am the phoenix. I am the mother of dragons. I am the breaker of chains. And I can pray and I can affirm and I can bring things in like nobody's business. I don't know why I was dependent or reliant on you, or you. I can get what I want. It's my prerogative. It is my prerogative. Onward and upwards. You're out of here. You're like, No, they didn't say, oh my gosh, I'll always be here for you. I love you so much. Like, no, they don't know how to stick around. They don't know how to follow through. You have to walk away where you need to walk away so you can follow through on what God wants for you. Because your gifts, the power of you walking away, I'm seeing 11:11 on my timer. The power of you walking away, the power of the things that you do and how you're activated are going to help other people. So this is one very important walking away. This is one very, and it's not one, it's a bunch of, nope, that doesn't serve me anymore. That doesn't serve me anymore. But you could have some type of sentiment or attachment like, oh, I was just getting used to that. I was just starting to like them, or I was just becoming fond of them. But unfortunately, that is not reciprocated, or it feels really hot, cold, or it doesn't feel stable. And you are looking for consistency. You are looking for stability. So somebody was just arrogant, like, oh, they're just going to be here because they need me. And I've been getting that a lot. These people are just unhappy. You're really starting to see where people aren't as grateful as they could be. And this is in turn showing you where maybe you're not as grateful as you could be. And you're like, you know what? I gotta back up because my life could be way worse. There are so many other people that love being around your energy. That's apparent. So when people don't, you feel that. And if you aren't feeling confident around certain people and you're feeling weird and you're feeling odd, that is for a reason. That is always for a reason. Them not saying anything, whether it's cold treatment, silent treatment, nothing, just them being themselves. If you feel like you cannot be yourself, if you feel tense, if you feel doubtful, that is for a reason, and you're really going to be listening to that. Smile when you see butterflies. The angel number 1111 or 13 could be important. We have greedy higher ups. I feel like you have people that were around you for longer than they deserved, and they were greedy. They are currently dealing with some sort of justice, and I feel like some of you might get a front row seat to what that is, as they are getting a front row seat to you leveling up big spiritually. Okay, I'm seeing that you've had to put up with something for a while, or you felt like you had to pay the bills, or for your children to have two parents. You felt like you had to do something to get by, and now you feel like you can finally let go. There are so many people that love being around your energy. They love that you are magnetic, and they see that you were chosen to influence. So some of these people that you're getting ready to walk away from, they're upset that you see through them. They thought they could keep certain parts of them hidden from you, that you wouldn't read that, clock it, or assess it correctly. But you really are seeing them for who they are now. And so you're better at self-expression, and they're mad about it. They're mad that you're about to cut them off, or they're mad that you did cut them off. There's a block party that is beginning. Affirm it below. Let the block party begin. You get what you give. You get what you give. And I deserve all of the love in the world. So you can affirm below, I deserve all the love in the world. Let the block party begin. You see through fake people like the Sixth Sense. Like, I see through fake people. And the number one thing that you're going to be realizing walking away and cutting out this drama or what's toxic is feeling younger, feeling more youthful, feeling less stressed. Seeing that you are making your ancestors proud. They are proud of you for standing on this issue or this business, for standing on your beliefs, your core values, for standing on the hard work that you've been putting in. Because, yeah, you are dealing with people that are manipulative, and they're good at being manipulative. Okay, they're good at being manipulative. They're good at bossing people around. They're good at making people feel really small. They're good at turning the situation around and then being the victim. They're just good at that. And you are like, I don't want to be a part of this. I don't want to be a part of this. Getting a message for you not to lose hope. You are about to put people back in line, showing them, I know what I'm doing. Don't ever try to get crazy with me. You better talk to me nice. Don't lose hope that you will be able to turn all of this around. You already are behind the scenes. You're just getting ready to follow through with the last step of, we're done here. Like, you're replacing people. These endings are inevitable, but something is trying to stop you from completing this cycle. Something is trying to stop you from walking away. I feel like it's because you had to transition and pivot so many times in the last year. You're like, oh my gosh, Moron, am I going to have to do this again? Like, I don't want to. This is like going through a separation or a divorce and then being like, it's going to be too hard. And even though you had your mindset on it for months, this is being like, I'm just going to go back. It's easier. It's just easier for me to go back. I'm just not even going to try to. No, you are seeing where the endings are inevitable and where some people might think like you won't really put your foot down and follow through. You are not the one. Not everyone will have a seat at your table. I'm sure a lot of people in Game of Thrones thought, who is this little mother of dragons? Like, what is she going to do? How is she going to be the ruler of the Seven Kingdoms? And then she would kind of, surprise them. These people definitely underestimated you. They also could have thought because you pivoted so many times and they've seen you do this in the last year, they won't leave. They're tired. Well, no wonder you're freaking tired. But whatever you are considering, whatever you are worried about, do this for you. Okay, do this for you. Not for them, but for you. Because there's something that you do with great passion and love, but there are other things draining this energy. There is something that supercharges you. But it's like every time you try to get to this purpose or this bit of happiness, you get blocked by, I need this, or I need that, or I need you here, or I need you to do this, and you're the one carrying the wands. You're like, no, I have a purpose here, and this isn't helping me. So yeah, there's a lot of justice coming in. You're done holding on too tight to the people. You just don't, it just gets in the way. So yeah, you're getting ready to relax in a big way. You don't care who's mad. You do not care who is upset. Don't lose hope that things are unfolding in your favor. Keep counting your blessings. Keep having gratitude. It's going to continuously raise your frequency because you are manifesting things at a rapid rate. So be very aware of negativity, gossiping, anything like that. I'm guilty of this. Like, trying to keep my frequency high, and then I hear like some gossip and I'm like, oh my gosh, what? And it's biologically natural for us to connect through telling each other things that we hear through the grapevine, but it's something I'm trying to be better at. So just count your blessings. Try not to do too many negative things that you feel are, I guess, counterintuitive, or arguing with them or going back and forth with them, because in devil energy wins. Devil energy is laughing. The dark side is doing what it does, and you have a far greater purpose than gossiping or arguing with someone or not feeling excited about what you bring to this world. So yeah, it's kind of like you have this 10 of cups waiting for you, and every time you take a step towards it, every single time, somebody's like, oh my gosh, but I need you to water these plants, but I need you to pick up Johnny, but I need you to change so and so's diaper. Like, it's like you never actually get there, and now you're starting to see that, and you're like, I've got to get there, because everyone's gonna, nope, do not disturb. Do not disturb. I am unplugging. I am relaxing. I don't care who likes it, because never has your body needed so much rest. This is a whole lot of pivoting. So maybe before you would go in spurts of pivoting and transforming, maybe it would be like a 2-month upheaval of setbacks, or it would be a 1 month or 1 week upheaval of setbacks. Right now, it feels like it's been a whole year of an issue pivot, an issue pivot, an issue pivot, cut off, cut off, cut off. Like, you're just like, oh my gosh, I'm freaking tired. Like, I don't even know what to do. You've been having to heal from a lot of heartache, and you've had to pick up speed in how you do that. So yeah, there is a miracle coming in for you. There's a miracle. Something that you did not think could be done is about to be done. So yeah, be mindful of your thoughts. Be your true self. You could be feeling grumpy, irritated, restless, tired. But remember one thing you will never be, and that is bored. One thing that you guys will never be is bored, and that makes me really happy for you, because you know what your passion is. You know what excites you. You just have other things get in the way or drain you before you can enjoy that, and you're not going to let that happen anymore. You're very aware of that at this time. I love that. The next card out is big confirmation, a message for or a time for spirit. A time for spirit. A time for connecting to God. A time for connecting with the universe. A time for being outside, connecting with yourself. Look, oh my gosh, you guys, working too hard. And that's the biggest thing too, is these people don't care that they have you working too hard. They act oblivious. Like, oh, what do you mean you're working too hard? Like, I'm the one that's working so hard. Yeah, you're over it. You're over it. The power of 3. You are the power of 3, but you are needing to recharge. You are the power of 3, but you are needing to recharge. You are needing to relax. And as you're relaxing, you will realize, okay, I know I'm used to go, 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 but my potential is endless. I am ready for this powerful energy shift. I am not going to let others intoxicate me or distort my view or make me feel like I'm not enough, or that doesn't work, or that doesn't go there. I just feel like you feel really let down by some people that you cared about. You don't need somebody else to fix you. You know what to do. And that is the bottom line too. Somebody else wants to make you feel like I hold the power because I can fix you. I hold the power. And you're like, wait, what? You never needed somebody else to fix you. This is what you're realizing. And I feel like your attitude right now is kind of somber. Like, ugh. So disappointed in them, or this situation, or this environment. Get ready to fly. Because you never needed their wings. You never needed their wings to fly. As much as they wanted you to believe that, you never needed that. I'm also getting that it's time to treat yourself. And maybe you've been hard on yourself because you feel like, oh, well, I have been slowing down a lot. And if I slow down even more, I feel like people are going to think that I'm lazy or that I'm not doing enough. And no, you don't need others' validation. You don't need their approval. You don't need it. Somebody wants to make you feel bad because you want to stop and smell the roses more. You're like, actually, bestie, I've been stopping and smelling the roses like more often. So I don't think I can do it all the time. It's like you feeling bad for doing that. You feeling bad for like, oh my gosh, but I already stopped and smelled the roses 3 times this month. So like, bestie, I can't be doing that every day. You're going to start doing that every day. You are going to start doing that every day. And justice is going to come in at a rapid rate. In the meantime, as you complete this transition, I don't know, something's really getting on your nerve. Something's really getting under your skin with how somebody treated you or how they thought they could treat you. You're like, they really thought that they could talk to me like that, treat me like that, and that I was just going to keep on boopity boopity boop. I don't think so. I don't think so. Anything else for the collective? Whoa. We have Breaking Dawn. Tomorrow's going to be a completely different day. You are entering a completely different era of, I'm going to stop and smell the roses when I want. Stop trying to make me feel bad for what I know how to do, what I know that I'm good at, what I love doing, and who I am as a person. You're going to wake up with more attitude. Like, is he shut the hand on the hip? Yeah. Something lovely will grow from this. Again, count your blessings. Lovely things are growing. Miracles are growing. Miracles are growing for you behind the scenes. Look, confirmation for aha moments. I told you you're going to be getting a lot of epiphanies. So you slowing down will help you remember that, especially if you like want to write them down write down the things that you're getting clarity in. The past returns for a time. This lesson is going to seem familiar. And if you think about it in that way, like, this lesson's familiar, I just did the step and repeat, like, you got this. You got this. Yeah, God is showing you through a collision in styles and beliefs with others, what isn't right for you anymore. And that, again, can be hard to, like, take in. Like, dang, I really liked it there. What the frick? I really liked that. What the heck? You know? You'd be feeling really let down. Like, dang, they didn't appreciate any of this, and I'm really going to have to walk away. Dang, they were really that conceited. They were really that snobby. They were really that selfish or arrogant. Yeah. Justice is here. Okay. I'm going to pull out a couple more from my deck and see if we got anything else for you. Yeah, I just keep getting rest. Every time you rest, you're going to get a divine upgrade. Every time you rest, you're going to get these aha moments. It's like you're going to get justice, aha moments, and blessings every time you rest. Every time you stop and smell the roses. So I feel like that's vital to your growth right now. You are about to walk away from so much drama that you didn't even realize was drama. You're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even realize how much that wasn't adding value to my life. And so you're ready to bust a scenario, a lie. You're ready to expose something. And you're also ready for a bad response. You're ready for anyone to kind of be upset by the fact that you're standing up for yourself, the fact that you're walking away when they should have treated you better. So you are being shown your resources right now, how resourceful you are. You're really listening to your intuition on where you should stay and where you should go. So you're walking away from this. And I'm also seeing something that has been helping you be more open to intensifying intimacy or being vulnerable with someone in particular. So if you guys feel comfortable with sharing what that is in the comments, you should do that because it might help somebody else. Also, I just did a message for Patreon, which is the incoming call from the universe. If you were looking for exclusive content that is ad-free, the Patreon link is down below in the description box. Okay. We have copycats are breaking the bank to be you. Even though you know this is the case, Everybody's going to get what they get when they get it. Everybody's going to get what they get when they get it. So don't get distracted by the fact that you have a lot of copycats. Maybe be flattered or just ignore them. Because some of them might be doing this to get your attention. Yeah, it's like every time you get an upgrade, you get a copycat. Or you get somebody that's like thirsty for your attention. These people want you to see them as a threat, like taking me seriously. You're like, huh? Who are you? I do see you networking more and collaborating more, something you thought you wouldn't do, but your intimacy is healing. Wow. Big confirmation. Your intimacy is healing. So you were thinking like, I would never collaborate because I like my work to be a particular way. But look at all the people that have been letting you down as of late. You know what I mean? Like they've been letting you down. They kind of don't care that they're doing that. So you're going to start working with new people. And you were thinking, no, I'm just going to stay in my shell. I'm going to revert back to my shell. I don't want to go back outside. But something is making you excited. Like, I know I can get better. I can do better. I can make this project, this purpose, this job, being an entrepreneur, this business, I know that I can make it better. And where these people let me down, I know that there's better out there. So God is connecting you with powerful allies. Powerful allies that are good people. So you're entering this new timeline. You're going through this portal. Again, continue to be grateful. It's going to help something. It's going to help push something along. You will be able to create the family that you want. The ladybug is significant here. Fake emperors, fake empresses are being exposed. Be proud of your roots. Be proud of what you fight for, what you stand up for, what you believe in. Anything else? They're wishing ill on you, but their butt hurts. So I'm seeing you become really good at ignoring your haters, ignoring your enemies. Yeah, you're done doubting yourself. You are done. Done, done, done. Okay. You are the slayer of anything crazy. You are going to be practicing self-love. So I'm seeing you spend a lot of time with yourself and like maybe one other person. A lot of alone time. But this is gearing and getting you ready to connect with powerful people. To connect with powerful people. You have like hidden blessings in the new people that you're about to be meeting. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, you're like, I don't want to make new friends. Oh my gosh. It's like the first day of kindergarten. Like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. And then you love it. You love it. You know what I mean? And then you meet, a friend and you meet new people. It's just giving this big rebirth and thinking that you can't let something go. Like, I can't let go of my parents. I don't want to go to kindergarten. I don't want to go there. And then being like, this is awesome. So there's big blessings under a heaping mess, but it's you standing on the fact that, okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to try. I'm going to put myself out there. So the next couple of days is going to be you slowing down to enjoy this feast. You slowing down to enjoy the work that you've put in. To enjoy this important ending. Because there's a new beginning coming. Or there's a new beginning coming in. You're making space. Justice. Justice is coming. You are making space. They're not going to fit with all this other craziness going on. Of the people that think they deserve a seat at the table, but just aren't as serious as you. They're not at the same vibration. So don't be afraid to sing. And in who in front of do you feel scared to sing? Because they don't need to be around you. Okay, they don't need to be around you. Surround yourself with love. Make yourself your own first priority. Remember, you're doing this for you. You're doing this for the things that you love. You don't get bored. You're telling these people to back off. Hey, I don't do that. I don't mess with that. I don't like talking to people that way. I don't, whatever they're doing. Telling them to back off. Even if they vilify you, which a lot of them will, because they like being the victim. You're like, I'm rewriting the story, and in this story, I'm doing what God wants me to do. So people are kind of mad that you're turning on beast mode. Mad that you truly are the magician, but you are done doubting that you are this. You're like, I can't stall, I can't procrastinate, I can't be in the spirit of delay, I can't do it anymore. I just can't. So again, if you guys are looking for an extended or an extra message, there are over 200 messages on Patreon. They are all exclusive to Patreon, and they are all ad-free. It is only $11.11 a month to join. And I'm just really proud of my Patreon and how long I've had it. I almost forgot. Oh my gosh, you guys, sorry, I'm so tired. I almost forgot your wealth affirmation. So let's get into that. I follow the most aligned path toward abundance when I do what excites me. Yes, I was literally just talking about this. When I do what excites me. These things excite you. They make you passionate. They make you pumped up to do whatever you're doing. You're not out here bored. And it sucks when all these other negative whatevers get in the way of that. So you're really connecting to your gifts right now and doing what excites you, because it connects you to happiness, blessings, abundance, and your purpose in the divine. I am blessed by the divine and destined for wealth beyond my wildest dreams. Okay? I am blessed by the divine and destined for wealth beyond my wildest dreams. Your next affirmation is, I surrender the need to know how my wealth will manifest. Okay? I surrender the need to know how my wealth will manifest and embrace knowing that it will. You're going to embrace knowing that no matter what, this is coming in for me. When I choose to trust in my desires, the cosmos reward me with endless gifts. So when you choose to trust in what you desire, you are shown endless gifts. It is safe to dream, expect, and receive astronomical amounts of money. Okay, it's safe for you to dream of, to expect, and to receive. So these are things you're working on. You're like, okay, I'm going to work on feeling safe to dream of it, feeling safe to expect it, feeling safe to receive it, because it does feel like it's in 3 different parts. I love that. Because when we're really trying to work on limiting programming, it does be feeling like that. Like, am I safe to dream of this? Is that too much? Am I being crazy? Am I being delusional? Oh, can I really expect it? Oh, am I really allowed to receive it? So I'm proud of you guys for the work that you're doing. And then last but not least, we have Source blesses me, or Source blesses everything I do from love and amplifies my abundance. Source blesses everything I do and blesses... Oh, wait. Sorry, guys. I'm so tired. Okay. Source blesses everything I do from love and amplifies my abundance. So everything that you do from love, your passion projects, your purpose, how you take care of your family, your loved ones, and even yourself, everything that you do from love is amplified. Okay? It amplifies the abundance that you have coming in. Sorry, I've been working all day, so I didn't want to make this too long, but I just wanted you to get the necessary confirmation that you're not crazy, things are working out for you, that you are about to make this necessary change, that you are allowed to relax and to pump the brakes and say, yeah, I don't really want to talk to you right now, or whatever the case is, just so you know that you're safe in doing that, and that you are assessing it correctly, that you are being divinely led. Okay, you are being divinely led to make this change for you. I love that. Okay, you guys, let me know what's going on in the comments. Drop your favorite affirmation. If you made it all the way to the end, I want you guys to drop a sword Because again, you're speaking your truth. You are slicing and dicing through the lies and through what just doesn't belong to you anymore. It doesn't have to be your narrative. So yeah, drop your swords down below in the comments if you made it all the way to the end. And if you did, I appreciate you so much. And I look forward to speaking to you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.